안녕하세요, dolallycrafts Karen입니다. Hi everyone, and welcome to another special Christmas card tutorial at dolallycrafts. We're using the Most Wonderful Time product medley, and I'm just showing you how many different variations of cards that you can make with the paper pack and just a couple of other staples from your craft stash. I haven't got a sample to show you as I'm making another card on the fly, God forgive me, but yeah, let's get on with it. All the sizes and everything can be found on my blog. This is just half of an A4 piece of cardstock, and I'm going to move all of these small pieces over to the side here and hope to goodness I don't lose any of them. And I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. Okay, the first score mark we're going to do today, move my cutting blade out the way, is I'm going to score it at 4 inches. Now, as I said, all the sizings can be found on my blog, but this card today is 4 inches wide, not 4 1/8, just so that we're clear on that. Okay, the next score is at 8. The next score is at 9 3/4. And then, because this is an A4 sheet that hasn't been cut down, I'm going to slide this up to 11 1/2, and I'm going to trim just that last 3/16 off and pop that away. I'm going to come in, sorry, I've just got to adjust my light, it's sitting right on my nose here. Okay, we're now going to fold and burnish on each of those score marks, but the first one is a mountain fold, the second one will be a valley fold, so I'm going to score that. The third one is a mountain fold. Now this card will fit really nicely into a 5x5 envelope. It's going to sit like that. So the next thing we're going to do is bring in our layering pieces of DSP. Bring all these over very carefully. I've chosen this one today with the presents all over it. The gold foil is just beautiful on these. Okay, where's I can find, there is my Stampin seal. So I'm just going to pop that on this second square in, and we've got a 1/8 border, 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. So that will sit like that. Don't need to put anything on that because you won't be able to see it once it's standing upright. So we're going to bring the next piece in. Once again, do this. Now what I did was cut this at 3 7/8 wide, no, 3 3/4 wide, and then just trim these pieces off so that we've got the right measurements there. Okay, that one is the one from the middle, and it's a throwaway. Okay, so that's how the front of the card will look right now. So I'm just going to fold that out again, and now I've got some gold cardstock which I'm going to layer. So I'm going to come in with my Stampin' Seal Plus because we're putting it on a foil background. So I'm just going to pop some Stampin' Seal Plus on, and then just pop the real red square into the center there. Come in with another gold foil, and that can go in the center there, like so. Okay, with this last piece I need to come in with my stamp which has Oh Christmas Tree. I just realized it's a bit too long. Okay, yes, it's a bit too long for this piece, so we might have to go with something different. Okay, whoops, back in with the Looks like I'm going to have to put Comfort and Joy on this one as well. Now I've already got that sitting on a block here, so just make sure that I'm not going to transfer any of the real red that was on it onto my Memento. I finally found my Memento ink pad. So okay, we're going to come in with the Memento. And remember, when you're doing Memento, give it a twist, then a tap tap. And that way you know you're going to get it all covered well. Okay. Make sure this is lined up nicely. I've just realised it's got a bit of black on there. I must have some, just a bit of Memento on my hands. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there. There we go. The lid can go on that for now. And then I'm going to pop that just in the middle there. Actually, I should be using my Stampin' Seal Plus. And then that can go in the middle there. Okay. And then I'm just going to pop these stamped images that I did a whole stack of them the other day. The black will have to go in the middle because it's a bit shorter. Yeah, I did a whole stack of these the other day, so I've got plenty of them around, so I'm just going to pop those on. I think I'll do the red and the green straight to the cardstock, like so. And then with the black one, I'm going to pop it up on a couple of dimensionals. So one there and one there. And then that can go just in the middle, like so. We're going to bring this piece back in, and that is actually going to sit there. But before we do that piece, I do have some more pieces of the gold foil. So run some tape along there, and this is going to go just across the middle of that piece, and then this one whoops, across the bottom, across the top here, and about the same distance from the top as the other one is from the bottom. And then I'm going to bring in some of the foil, the tinsel, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of Stampin' Seal Plus on the bottom or on the back, and then I'm going to wrap this along in front of the real red. Whoops. It was all so much simpler in my head. Okay, trim that piece off, and then I'm going to do, pop that there for a moment, exactly the same thing on this piece of real red. So a little, whoops, a little bit there and a little bit there. Once again, wrap this around the bottom. Okay, there we go, that one went a bit better. I think I was more forceful this time. Okay, so we've got those two done. I'm going to bring in some of my glue tape. No, not that one. It's gone missing. It was over there. I don't know where it's gone. Alright, well, this is contraband one. It's not, there it is. Okay, in with my tear and tape, and I'll find the end. I haven't got my glasses on today. I forgot to bring them to the craft room with me. Okay, flip that over and then pop some tear and tape just across the back like so. In with my snips and just snip that piece off, and then the same with this one, and I've just realised that's actually come undone. I hope I didn't just snip that instead. Possible, it is possible. Okay. And then once again, I have a feeling I actually snipped that off. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see if I take it off this end. I've got the shakes at the moment for some reason. Okay, I trimmed it. Oh, what a silly girl. Pull that off, get rid of that. Okay. Okay, everything was going so well up until this point. Okay, so wrap that around like so and snip that piece off. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, bring the card back in and make sure that I've got an 1/8 of an inch border top and bottom. And why is that longer? Okay, peel that up, undo that, snip that off at the right length, which is there. Bring this back up and wrap it around like so. And there we go, that's wrapped around the bottom the way I wanted it to be. Move all this out the way. Now let's see, is this one the wrong size? Yes, this is the wrong size as well. I've just remembered how I managed to do that. Because I cut the A4 at 4 inches, it's actually 4 1/4 inches in length, these little pieces, because they came off the second half of the A4 card. So if I take 1/4 of an inch off, that should be about the right length. Should. Yep, I think that is going to do. Yes. Okay, so we bring this piece up. Once again, 1/4 of an inch. Helps if I peel the backing off. An 1/8 of an inch top and bottom, straight the way across. It's not exactly even, but there we go. So we've got the glitter just for that added bit of bling. And then I'm going to bring this in and pop some dimensionals just across the bottom. I want plenty of adhesion, so I'm putting 4 of them across the bottom there. And that will sit just there. So peel off the back. Pop that down and it's going to sit just about there. Okay. So when it sits up, it will sit like, just make sure I've got these folds really tight. Oops. So that will actually sit like that on the table. I think it looks really nice. Now, I just realised I didn't trim a piece to go inside. So in with the paper trimmer, and we're going to cut this to 3 3/4 square. Like so. And stamp on it, wishing you and yours, if I can find it. Oh, hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I was thinking of another stamp that I have, I think. Okay, so we'll bring that in and hopefully that's going to be fairly straight. Not too bad. And then I'm just going to come in on the inside. 1, 2. Flip that over. And then that will go, make sure I've got it up the right way. Just in there like that. And there's our card done for the day. Move everything out the way. A really quick and simple card to make. This is the type that could be made production line style. Cut all your papers, get all your bits and pieces together and just go bang, 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 bang while you're watching a TV show. I think it looks really nice from the front, and then as I said, it opens up and it just sits really nicely on a counter. And if you wanted to, you could actually move this down a bit so that you could hook that in there, hook the side in there so it could hang up. Otherwise, if you hang it up, it's going to fall down slightly. But as I said, it'll sit really nicely on a mantelpiece or a shelf or window ledge, what have you. Okay, enough waffling from me for today. I hope you liked today's card and you'll give it a go. Yet another one from the Most Wonderful Time product medley. I highly recommend that you purchase that. If you'd like to, there's a direct link to my online shop down below. And until next time, I'll bid you goodbye. Have a great day. Bye-bye.